Joined now by Miss Laura Burton with the Kansas Children's Discovery Center. How are you doing today, Laura?
I'm doing great, Katie. I'm so excited to be here.
I am too. I have no idea what you have planned, but I am so excited to see it, and it involves candy.
It
so
does.
I'm here for it.
Well, I'm guessing there are some other parents whose kitchen tables look a little bit like this,
Yes.
right now. You have all this Halloween candy. There's so much of it. Of course, it's wonderful to eat every bit of it, so say your kids.
Very tempting
But there's
too.
also a little bit of science you can do, and this is actually a science with some great leftover candy. So one of my favorite experiments involves the principle of diffusion. So the idea that particles that are concentrated in one area will move to another area, and kids get to see this by making a rainbow out of Skittles. So a complex scientific concept, but a really fun way to do it with kids. So doing this is super, super easy. You need your Skittles, you need a plate, you can use any kind of plate you have, disposable, real, whatever, and you need a little bit of warm water. That's what works best. But of course, when we're doing science with kids, we like to introduce variables. So try it with warm water, try it with cool water, try it with hot water, see how it varies. Let kids try different things with this too. Kids will want to try juice. They'll want to try different things. Let them try different stuff to see what works and what doesn't. So how you do this, and I'll have you help me out here. You arrange your little Skittles. Yeah, arrange your Skittles in a circle. You can kind of do them like this. You can spread them out a little bit more. You want to arrange those in a circle around the outside edge of your plate so that they have the chance to diffuse a little. Here we go. We'll spread these friends out here. Awesome.
So is this okay? They can be spread out?
They can be spread out, absolutely. Ooh, we'll stick a green over there, very nice. And then I'll take my warm water and I will just pour that into my plate. I want lots of water here. And then I wait for the reaction to happen. And the speed at which the reaction occurs depends on the temperature of your water. Hot will be really, really, really quick. In fact, sometimes too quick for a lot of kids. Cool will be really, really slow, sometimes too slow for a lot of kids. And we've got some just in between. So that'll start leaching out again. It's diffusing. These colors are going to travel towards the center of the plate the further we go. And I'll pour a little over here too. We'll see how this one does. So we'll get a little bit of rainbows going on here. We'll have some rainbow fun for Halloween.
And you can see a direct line there. I mean, it's completely split. Do you know why that is? Why it's so
why those colors don't just mix together right away? It has to do with the fact that all of these, we're dissolving the sugar right now, right? We're dissolving the sugar in the dye. And because every Skittle has pretty much the same density of sugar and dye, they're not interested in mixing together right now. They're interested in coming towards the middle of the plate. Again, that's that diffusion at work, right? Where we have no dye. So right now they're just focused on filling up this space. Of course, if we leave this for an hour, once everything kind of gets to be the same density, all the colors will mix together.
We'll kind of mingle all together. This is really cool. I've never seen this done before.
It's really, really fun for kids. Kiddos love this. And again, complex principles, but a really fun way to do it with kids. Let them test different variables. Let them try different kinds of plates. Let them try M&Ms if they want to. It'll be a little messier, but they can give it a go. Let them try different kinds of candy. It's just a fun way to get kids experimenting and maybe using up a little bit of that leftover candy that you have all over your house right now if you're a parent like me.
And even adults too. Adults can do it too, right? If you're interested in diffusion. So
absolutely. And who isn't? Who isn't?
I mean, this is very colorful and cool. And while I have you here, what's going on at the Kansas Children's Discovery Center? What's new there? You guys always have fun stuff going on.
We always do. Just yesterday we opened a brand new financial literacy experience. I'm very excited about that. So the bank at the Discovery Center is now the Learn to Earn bank, and it has a giant coin sorter where kids can put in big currency and see that sorted into different categories. So fun. Of course, we also have our traveling exhibit Storyland, all about classic children's books, and that'll be open until January 2nd. So lots of fun new things at the Discovery Center. Parents are finding that every time they come, they're seeing something new, updated, different, but also some of their old favorites too. And always lots of fun science that gets kids asking questions about the natural world.
And lots of candy, possibly?
Maybe a little candy. Certainly in my office, candy can always be found, right?
Yes, definitely in mine as well. So something we have in common there.
Yes, my desk looks a little bit like this as well, right? I got the Skittles, but lots of fun. Look at these colors.
I know the colors are looking beautiful, and thank you so much, Laura, for coming on. It's always a pleasure when we have you here, and it's always fun because we get to mess with Skittles. So.
Exactly.
All right, well, we'll be right back with more news, sports, and weather here on 27 News. Thanks again, Laura.
Thank you.